I am in what many might consider to be the fight of my life. I'm a very dramatic person, but hear me when I say I'm currently fighting for my life. Hello, girlies. If you've never seen me before, my name is Taylor. I'm the founder and designer of NYGC by Taylor, or Not Your Grandma's Crochet. Welcome to another market vlog. Hopefully it is a market weekend, but we shall see. Today is Saturday, May 24th. I just arrived from Alabama. I was visiting my friend the past 2 days, and this has been a humbling morning. Let's just say that. So, okay. I have already unloaded all of my big pieces and grabbed a tent. It's Memorial Day weekend, and the food hall is celebrating 1 year of being open. And they also just had like a massive mural done. And so anyways, I knew coming from my friend like in Alabama, it was like an 1.5 hour drive. I knew that I was gonna want to be here like on the earlier end, but as I said, I'm fighting for my life. You can put guesses in the comments as to why I might be fighting for my life. So anyways, after fighting for my life for a little bit, I had already like packed up most of my stuff at my friend's, so I just like got in the car. My friend was like, "Are you good?" I was like, "I'm fighting, but I'm winning, but I'm fighting, but I'm winning." And then as I was driving, trying to get things in my system, those things didn't want to be in my system anymore. So anyways, after a few stops, we made it here at around 10:19, and for the first time ever, since well, for the first time with me being here early, it is packed. Almost all of the like preset, did you just see that twitch? Almost all of the preset tents are taken. I think one might be left, and then a bunch of people have like already put up their own tents. So I'm very intrigued to see how today's market is. It's unfortunate that I am not feeling at my tippity-toppity best, but we will persevere, because at the end of the day, I'm a woman and I can do hard things. So let me muster up the strength to finish taking out these things for my car. All I have is the stuff in my backseat, like my actual things. This setup does take me a little bit longer. I would really ideally like to be done with setup by 12, because I have a feeling people are going to be walking around earlier than usual. So pray for me. I'm hungover, if that's not the case. It's not even that I necessarily feel hungover, like I don't have a headache or anything like that, but my stomach, you know it's bad when you can't even drink Gatorade. So yeah, trials and tribulations, you know. It was really my own doing. I actually have a pretty high tolerance, however, I ended up mixing a few alcohols last night. You're not bigger than program. I thought I was bigger than program. Well, when I did it, I was like, but I was like, So, pray for me. All right. I feel like when I'm like out and about moving, would I like to be horizontal right now? Yeah, that would be nice. But would I also like to be making money? Yes, so I'm here. Anyways, let's get this energy. Hi, I'm back home. I was in the trenches for a good bit of that. I don't want to get too gross on here, but let's just say I realized I was not dealing with being hungover. It wasn't making sense to me, because like I didn't have a headache, like I didn't have any other symptom besides my stomach hurting, which is usually more of a sign that I was glutened. And I wasn't connecting the dots that I had a drink that had whiskey in it, which is, Google told me it was supposed to be gluten-free. However, some people still have reaction to it, and I suppose I'm just some people. And my key, the main way that I know that I've been glutened is if I start burping, and I did, but I was trying to let loose and have fun. So yeah, I literally was going back and forth from the bathroom every 10 to 15 minutes. I did end up fully setting up my booth. Fully. In time. I ended up finishing it around 1. I didn't show you guys, but there were a lot of people today because it was the 1-year celebration of the food hall being opened, and they had completed a mural in its honor. It's looking really good. And so yeah, plus with it being Memorial Day weekend, literally like it was so full in the field area that we're at that they put people in like an adjoining field that's technically a bit bigger, but it also has some more hills, so I can understand why they don't use that as the main one. And it's also like off the road. Anyways, yeah, I was in such despair that I ended up contacting my friends and family. Well, I was like, my friend that I come from, I was telling her everything, and she was recommending me to do stuff like eating and drinking stuff, and I was like, yeah, that's the issue. I can't even take one sip of Gatorade without it ending up not in my belly after the next 15 minutes. So I was getting concerned. I was mostly getting concerned because it's one thing for like me to like not feel good, but I can like at least drink water or something like that. But because I had nothing in my system and I couldn't drink food, I couldn't drink anything and I couldn't eat anything, I was worried that I was gonna pass out, because I've passed out many a time, and I just felt like it would be safer for me to have at least someone with me just in case. Not that, like, you know, obviously the other vendors would probably help me out, but that's not their responsibility. Neither is my friend or family, but you know what I mean. So I contacted them, and one of my friends came, and my mom ended up coming. And my friend was like, yeah, that's a weird reaction to have to alcohol, like, because she's seen how much I can drink. I don't necessarily think that was the most that I'd ever drunk. I did mix alcohols though, so like my other friend was like, maybe it's because you mix alcohols, but I was like, I've been in this bathroom, a lot's happening, and this is not my usual experience. So when I told my mom, she was like, I think you've been glutened. And I was like, right. So I did not end up making any sales. I did, though, in the end, feel better. I'm really proud of myself for reaching out to my friends and family. As soon as, literally, like, right before my friend came, I threw up. And then that was the last time that I threw up. So between, like, having my friends and my friend and my mom there as, like, a distraction, I think, as well as just kind of, like, taking it really easy and not eating or drinking anything for, like, an hour and a half, made it better. And I was able to eventually eat something and drink something. That being said, I'm out of those trenches of my reaction, but I'm now in my regular trenches. I am doing the market tomorrow. It's supposed to rain in the morning, but hopefully it'll clear up for us to do the market. But yeah, I'm gonna take it very easy tonight. Try to eat a bunch of food so that, like, essentially there's really no medicine that you can take. Sometimes if I take stuff that's meant to, like, settle stomachs, it might help. But for the most part, there's really nothing I can do besides stay hydrated, because me and my mom figured out that part of the reason the symptoms are so bad is if you're dehydrated. So I stay hydrated, drink a lot of Gatorade, water, stuff like that, and then I try to eat a pretty solid amount of stuff so that I don't deal with as much stomach pain, because my stomach has more to process than just the gluten of it all. So anyways, I'm going to find the energy to refresh my hair a bit, take a shower, get clean, and then eat some stuff. And I will see you in the morning, hopefully at market. But yeah, just wanted to update. If you're allergic to gluten, don't listen to Google. I would highly not recommend drinking whiskey. I mean, whiskey is literally like distilled rye. So I don't know what. My thought process was I didn't want the drink to go to waste. And Google suggested it wouldn't be too bad of an idea. And that's why, no, I'm kidding. Did I just curse? And that's why, no, I'm leaving that in there. But really, don't rock with it. I did click into some articles and they were like, oh, it's shitty. But the thing is, like, I was at like a bar, like, it's not like they were giving me the best quality, and people were saying that it's not the whiskey itself, because technically the distillation process should remove the gluten. It's the adding the color and stuff like that where like they could put it back in through there. So anyways, safe to say I am in the trenches, but it's like at least the war is I'm still in the trenches, but there's no combat. I am in the trenches though. So see you tomorrow. Good morning. I feel terrible, but I feel like my normal glutening. That's what people who have gluten allergies call when they been gluten. I have no energy. My head hurts really bad. I call it like, I feel like a zombie basically, because I just feel completely depleted of all energy ever. My stomach doesn't hurt too bad, which is nice, but I just feel like there's nothing inside me. So it's currently almost like 9:40. I slept for as long as I could. The rain has passed, so they're still doing market today. I will lock in and find the energy. I mean, as long as I'm not throwing up like I was yesterday, I can get through it. And I don't think I will be throwing up. So I will come with an arsenal of coffee, Gatorade, water, and snacks. And I will make it through the day. The hope today is to make at least like $50 in sales, even though I would love to hit 200. But $50 at least, I would be happy. I feel like I should be able to do that. I left all my stuff in my car, so I didn't have to expel energy twice, like bring it in and out. I think that was a really great idea. And I'm currently trying to decide if I should eat breakfast. Like, I know I should eat breakfast, but I'm not really hungry. But I know I should eat. I probably won't eat breakfast. Man, I really jinxed myself, you guys. Such is life. Alright, bye. Hello, girlies. As you can see, I look like a new person. No, I'm kidding. This hat is hiding a lot. Anyways, I'm here at my market. As you can see, my mom in the background. She came to help me. She drove, she parked, and she helped me get all my stuff out, and she helped me set up.
I'm in the way. Let me move out the way, baby girl. Why you didn't tell me? You were doing it on purpose?
Yes, because I showed them this morning how sick I was. So okay. You being there, I showed that I didn't do it by myself.
Can I wave?
Yeah, she helped me set up. It was the fastest I've ever set up, and we'll see how today is. It's been very slow setup wise. There are a few people who are like not under the main tents, but yeah, I don't know. I would like to say make, you know, a few sales today, especially since I didn't make any tomorrow, but what? I didn't make any yesterday. Also, health update. My mom noticed that there was a preserve, which I had noticed before, but I'd never like ventured to see what all it's about. But it's actually so pretty, and there's like this stream and like the birds, and there's like a lot of like places for people to eat and stuff, and it's, you know, pretty long. Anyways, it cut out, but I'm feeling like my normal reaction, which is not 10 out of 10. I would consider, I'd say I'm feeling like a 5.5 out of 10 maybe. fine enough that I won't be, fine enough that I won't be miserable today, but definitely pushing myself a wee bit, and that's okay. The market hasn't quite started yet. It's only about like 12:40. There haven't been too many more people to come set up, so we'll see. I've started to appreciate a slow day where there's like not a super ton of vendors, just because I feel like the people who do come are likely to like stop and look and chat with a lot of the people that are there, more than if there are a bunch of vendors, because you know, whether by the time they get to you they've already spent the money that they want to spend, or you know, there's just so many more options, so many more people to get to, so definitely understand. Yeah, very pretty. The stream is like down there. I'm trying to finish up this red headband that I've been working on for like 500,000 years, and then I'll probably make like a purple headband and bandana. But okay, I'm back home from the market, and TBH, it was very slow. That might have been the slowest I've ever seen it. Like, it was extremely slow. Safe to say, I did not end up making any sales. At the end of the day, as I always say when I talk about this market, it's free for me to be there. I do understand that to a certain extent, it is like my time, you know? So like, would it be worth spending money to have my time better utilized? Potentially. However, where I'm at right now, I still see more pros in being at something that's free than paying for it. Maybe down the road in June, I'll consider paying for something. But yeah, as of right now, I'm totally fine with having a bad sales weekend because it is free at the end of the day. And it's not super far from my house. It's like, I don't know, 15 minutes from my house. Not very far at all. That being said, I am looking for other opportunities. I did apply for one other opportunity, but they never got back to me, so I sent them a DM to see about that. And yeah, this week will be pretty busy. You guys will see a video about that very soon. With me still being sick, we'll see. That was another thing. It was quite difficult for me today. It just is that I'm very weak, and so yeah, like I would have rather be horizontal today. But I plan on taking it pretty easy for the rest of the day today. I have a lot tomorrow, so today's my day to get my energy back. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Enjoyed seeing me fight for my life. Let me know what you guys think of my setup once again, and I will see you in another market vlog very soon. Goodbye, you guys.